use a dildo. Congee is not your mate. As I am growing older, if I need to satisfy my sexual desire, I will be pleasing myself. I cannot be looking for a man. If you don't have self-control, go and marry. If you cannot control yourself, he did not say once in a while use a dildo. If you cannot control yourself, Paul did not say go and buy a sexual toy. The desire for sex is also part of your body. Your body was designed by God to be sexual in nature. So your sexual desires and your sexual appetites are not satanic. They are not demonic. They were put there intentionally by God. It is part of your design. I want you to say to myself, my sexual desires, my sexual appetites are not demonic. So the way you deal with sexual desires and sexual appetites is by the help of the Spirit and by learning how to mortify your flesh. This is why God was the one that gave you the appetites, and he also designed a system for you to express it legitimately. The system for legitimate sexual expression is called what? Marriage. I want you to say it loudly. I can't hear you. One more time. Marriage. Not masturbation, not pornography. Masturbation is a deformity of sexual expression. Masturbation is a form of self-worship. Masturbation is driven by the fallen nature. It's a deformity of sexual expression. The way God designed sexual expression is that it should be expressed between a man and a woman. That is why when Paul was giving recommendation, Apostle Paul was giving recommendation, he says, if you cannot control yourself, he did not say once in a while use a dildo. If you cannot control yourself, Paul did not say go and buy a sexual toy. And you will be deceiving yourself to think that in his days there were not such opportunities. Sexual sin did not suddenly manifest. It has been evolving. He said, if you don't have self-control, go and marry. There's no other way to give satisfaction to sexual appetite outside of the system of marriage. So somebody can be looking posh and looking fine and looking educated with even a PhD or even a professor in one place and say things like congee is not your mate. As I am growing older, if I need to satisfy my sexual desire, I will be pleasing myself. I cannot be looking for a man. It might sound nice, but what you are listening to is the language of the fallen. The person has elevated their sexual desire over and above their desire for God and made themselves their God, so they will worship themselves. Masturbation is a form of self-worship. It's part of sexual idolatry, because the physiological expressions of the body in human sexuality is only legitimate within the confines of marriage.